Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Reality Realness with 3 S's. I'm your host, Chantel Francis, here to just take a look at this new cast of the Challenge USA Season 2. So I've heard little trinklings of some people that were supposed to be on, that are going to be on, and people obviously have been talking about who has made this cast list. So I'm going to go and look at what is the most recently updated cast list as of right now. So I'm going to probably use Gamer Vev's Instagram and take a look at who they have said is going to be on this season. Now, I know that it's subject to change, but I'm going to take a look now and see how I feel about the cast, this apparent cast so far. Okay, so is this the actual cast thread? Oh, right. I have them muted. Okay, so let me unmute them so that I can see these posts. All right. I think someone was here in the chat. Let's say hello first. Hello, Radio Ranger. And Matthew. Matthew, do you want to come on with me? Here, I'll give you the link in case you want to come. Decided to jump on right now since I was free. But here, Matthew, if you want to come on and look at this with me, I haven't actually officially looked at it yet. Yeah, I'm excited. I mean, I'm excited too. I'm enjoying the Challenge Global. And so I did enjoy season 1, the original season of the Challenge USA. So I'm sure this is going to be a good time. Hello, Game Boy Adam. Hello from the UK. Oh my God, 5 a.m. I know it's late here. You're gonna go for a run now? Oh boy. Okay, early bird gets the worm. Hello again, Sudani. Thanks for joining. Yes, I don't know who is officially on yet. I've only heard rumors so far. So let's take a look at the first person here. Actually, this makes it more exciting because it's like a reveal because it's from someone that I've muted. Okay, if this is correct, we'll see. Oh, host TJ. Okay, we know that's most likely going to be the vibe, but okay, I'm happy that TJ is going to be the host for this. It works for me. I'm always going to be a fan of TJ, so happy that he is here. All right, let's see who's next. I'm kind of nervous. I feel like this is like Christmas. Not Christmas, not the Christmas that I was hoping to attend. I mean, I know that he's a staple to the challenge, Matthew. Yes.
The alert. I got the alert that you were going live. Like, you know what? If she hasn't seen this yet, I kind of want to be here for it. So I'm glad to get the invite.
Oh my God. That's so fun.
I've seen the list, but I'll keep quiet.
Well, you can still give your input as like they pop up, right? So this is the first person that's on the list. And what's like kind of funny is that like because I have gamer muted, I get to actually have it as a reveal. It's not all just showing up there. So
yeah, I'm the same. So I'm like, when I was checking earlier, I'm just like seeing little photos pop up on the side, and then everything is muted. So I have to click unmute for each tweet.
I love that though. It's actually great because it's like it's surprise. This is who's next. All right, so Bananas, I mean, he's a staple for the challenge right now. I think he's like getting his last like 4 seasons in, and then he's going to be done for good. I think he's going to retire at season 40. That'll be his last season, and he'll be like done unless they do like an old timers like season.
I hope so. I wouldn't be shocked if he stuck around for quite a bit, but I hope you're right, and maybe we get the last few seasons here.
I know. I hear an echo too. Matthew, do you hear the echo or no?
I do. It seems a little laggy. I'm not sure. You can hear me okay?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think your video is a little off.
Let's see if I can look at my audio and see if it's something. Echo cancellation is on. I don't know. Maybe we'll take this off. Do you still hear it? Oh no.
Yeah. No, I can hear you. Okay.
But the echo I think is gone. Oh no, it's not.
It seems like mostly gone.
Oh, it's so
Am
annoying.
I echoing as well, or you're just hearing an echo for you?
Correct. The echo for me. Hmm. Well, sorry guys. There's going to be a little bit of an echo. Hopefully it goes away. That's so annoying. Usually echo is because I'm here. I'm picking up myself. Maybe I'll turn off my mic. Hold on. Let's see. Let's see if that helps. Let me try using this mic. Is this any better? No.
Seems okay. Yeah.
I mean, I can hear it pretty bad.
Hmm.
Is this better, guys, in the chat than my other mic? No, I don't think so. Ew. So annoying. Okay, well, hopefully it will go away. But right now, ugh, brutal. Okay, well, let's see who's next. Dun, 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 dun. Really?
Yeah. So I don't know if you've like followed along at all, but Gamer Vev like absolutely hates Tori. So the whole reveal for Tori is like, what like horrible picture are we gonna use of her? Um, and they like blast it off to everyone. So that's
That's
it.
amazing. Not a great picture.
No,
I'm not excited to see her. I've seen enough of her up until this point. I had a little bit of an evolution that like I didn't mind her at the beginning of the last season, but I've just had too much Tori at this point.
yeah,
Too much.
I'm with you.
Okay, well, she's gonna be on it. She's gonna come ruin the season. Whatever.
I
All
don't
right,
know,
maybe I'll get
actually. We'll get to it, but
what?
we'll get to it as we go through the cast, but I actually don't think this is going to be like a walk in the park for like some of these bets. I think the cast is actually pretty favorable for like fans that are wanting change.
All right. Well, okay, we'll see. So far, I'm not impressed. So I'm hopefully that they put it in order of like, okay, you're not going to care for this person, so it's going to get more exciting as we go along.
Sort of, yeah.
Okay, next up. I mean, I know he's going to be on it. I knew he was. Um, does Gamer Bev not like Josh Martinez as well because they chose that photo?
I believe that's correct. Yes. I think Josh and Tori are the two that Gamer does not love. From here on out, I think we get like normal photos, if I recall. But yeah, definitely not a fan of Josh and Tori. Honestly, like I'm not that upset about Josh coming back here. Um, I think like
I'm
I'll take Josh back, considering like we are losing some of these other people. Like obviously, I prefer him not to be there, but I'm not the most upset about Josh here.
I'm not either. Do you know what? I was looking at his Instagram after you was it you? Yeah, you told me to go look at him swabbing up for this one,
Mhm.
COVID test. Um, I looked a little bit at his Instagram. He has been working out, and you heard it here, guys. You can clip this, but he actually almost looks like hot, like good looking. So maybe something's changed. Maybe I don't know. He looks way better looking than he does in this photo. So maybe he's gonna have a showmance. Like maybe he's gonna bring us more and not be
I
too
also
annoying.
think it's like it's gonna be like a tough spot for him because like he's gonna have to like juggle his relationships with like these Big Brother people that are not from the challenge, and then also like the challenge vets. So he's in like a decent spot, but at some point he's gonna have to pick a side. And it is gonna be, I'm sure he'll pick the MTV side, but at least like there is like some intrigue there. Like what will him and one other person do?
Working out does not fix the personality. Yeah, you're right, Christina. But like, like all of a sudden though, he just looks like a different guy. And I was like, oh. So I'm gonna give it. I'm gonna give it the new and improved external view of Josh a chance. Okay. Who's next? Okay. I mean, I was surprised that she wasn't on this season because she was an alternate, correct?
I believe she was an alternate for the global. Yeah.
So I like Alyssa enough. Um I was happy that she was willing to make some moves in, the original season of USA. So I'm happy to see Alyssa here.
Yeah, me too. I think like it was kind of a no-brainer. Like of looking at the cast from last season of the people that are willing to come back, like she's definitely high up in terms of like who I'd like to see back. So I did like her a lot more on the challenge than I did on Big Brother. So I'm excited for Alyssa.
Yeah, like I definitely like her way more on the challenge than her on Big Brother, 100%. And I like that she's still possibly going to be in a showmance, like
I think she
she
has a
might be
boyfriend
what.
actually.
Oh, well, I would assume that she has a boyfriend if she's not really to hook up. So that sucks. That's boring,
Yeah,
but I like her
I like her too.
enough, anyways. Okay, and that's a nice picture. So Gamer Vev likes Alyssa as well.
Yeah, you can tell who they like based on just like the quality of photo and like if it's like
like,
like
like, come
not
on, such jerk move, and then boom.
yeah, like some are very like the bananas one is like very standard, and then Alyssa, it's like the first thing you think is like, oh, like she's mothering, like someone just said in the comments. And there's a few more you'll see. It's like model photos popping up, and it's like, okay, like that's who they want us to be rooting for. So I like Gamer's really funny. But if you don't want anyone in the chat, if you don't want any like in-game spoilers, I definitely recommend muting or unfollowing Gamer after the next few days,
Yeah,
which I will definitely be doing.
100%. And it's also so hard sometimes because like it'll be like comments or like retweets or quote tweets, and I'm just like, "Argh!" It's like hiding from
Mhm.
spoilers is so challenging these days. We lost.
Yeah, a bit of an ick. Not surprised he's here, but yeah, not really excited about this one. It's just yeah, kind of shitty guy. Did not love him last summer, and like I don't see a scenario where that's gonna change on the challenge. I think like he'll just be super broy and probably hop on with like Fessy, Josh. Slight spoiler there, but yeah, definitely not excited for Monty here.
Yeah, I'm not excited for Monty either. I found that Monty, I didn't enjoy what he brought last season. I just didn't appreciate how he would treated Taylor and how he spoke to her at times, and I just it wasn't it wasn't great. I didn't enjoy him that season. I was happy that he brought her. They went to the end together and allowed her to be able to win, but I don't think he was a great guy.
Yeah.
So we'll see. We'll see if he can change that a little bit, but as of right now, not a fan, not happy about this. Yes,
Yeah, and
bring
I
back
feel like
Daddy Cinco.
I feel like the problem with Monty is like I just picture him going far as well. Like I don't see him being an early boot, and like if he was an early boot, I'd be like super thrilled. But something about him just like seems like he'll like fit in well enough and probably like probably be willing to be a number. Um, and yeah, I mean, if we can get rid of him in the first third of the season, I'd be super excited. I just don't see it. I think he's gonna go quite far.
Yeah, or maybe he won't have connections and they'll just throw him in. We can
Hopefully.
only dream, right? Maybe Alyssa will be like, can't stand that guy and have him thrown in, you know?
Yeah.
Maybe. That's sad. I mean, I
There's
heard a
that.
long
Yeah.
time ago that he was asked, so I wasn't surprised about this one, but to know that it's almost
Yeah.
official sucks.
Yeah, and it's a very like at least like the early list, it's like very Big Brother heavy, which is another reason why I could see him doing pretty well. But we'll see. I mean, there's going to be some like cuts and some changes over the next couple of days. Like, there's obviously going to be some alternates. So hopefully he's an alternate. But I would be surprised if he was, just based on the fact that he was in the final too last year. But yeah, we'll see over the next few days.
Oh, Chana? Okay, Chana. Vav likes Chana. This picture is mothering, I guess, as the people call it.
Yeah, that's and I was surprised to see her pop up. That was like the first one here where I kind of like I stood up and I was like, "Oh shit, I did not see this one coming." Because I would have thought like if she was willing to do it, she probably would have been on last season. She was the only like one of her alliance, I mean her and Big D, that were not on last year. So was definitely surprised. She's pretty young, I believe. Like she's got to be what, like 23?
I think maybe 23. She's not super old.
So she's
Maybe
probably the
24,
youngest
but I
in the
think she's
cast.
23. Or is turning 23 in a couple next month.
Yeah. But I like her, and like she's the type of person, like she's a fan of these shows, so I think she knows what we want to see. I don't know how great she'll do like physically, but I think like
She's a great
socially
dancer and
she'll be
she's
good.
young.
Yeah.
So that could be good. Agility, flexibility, willing to do things, like maybe not having any fear.
I could see her being like similar to like what Alyssa was last year, where like she's good at things. It's just like you get her in the wrong thing and you're a little screwed. But like obviously like Alyssa delivered for the most part last season, so they're obviously going to be working together as well. Um, but yeah, no, I'm happy to see her.
Yeah, I'm happy to see her as well. Um, I maybe there's going to be dissension though because she's hung out with Taylor since, so maybe she won't be that happy with Monty. So hmm, maybe there'll be cracks in the Big Brother alliance. Oh my god, what's happening?
I gotta say, like I actually did enjoy Kyland. The like I didn't really enjoy him that much on Big Brother. Like I thought he was fine. Like his exit was obviously like insane. Um and I did enjoy him on the challenge. I
He's
do
okay.
worry a bit that like he is gonna like very much like suck up to these some of these vets where I feel like he so badly wants to be on the main show that
Mm.
I could see him being like that kind of guy. But he's like like a potential like hookup guy. Um not like I wouldn't say I'm super excited to see him back, but I'm not like upset about it necessarily. You seem upset. You seem like you're not a big fan.
Not a big fan. I just didn't. I don't like really. I didn't really enjoy because I watched the feeds heavy that season, and he had a couple of head of households, and he was just really insufferable to listen to him just mansplain like everything for hours and hours and hours on end. And he was definitely better last season or the first season of the Challenge USA, but I really can't stand the guy. From what I've seen on TV.
Yeah. Yeah, and he's a big talker. Like I think that's why maybe I liked him more on the challenge because
'Cause you didn't
it
hear
is
from him?
heavily edited. So uh, yeah,
Uh, no, not too much. We're like 5 people in, I think.
we can give you
Sorry
I
for
can
the
give you a brief
echo.
rundown.
Say it
We've
again?
got all you've missed so far is Bananas, Tori, Alyssa, Monty, and and Hannah
Shada,
Chada.
Chada, and then
Yeah,
Kylan now.
yeah. So not too much over here.
Okay. Who's next? I'm scared now. Like it's gonna be somebody else, Big Brother. They're gonna hate. Oh, she's
This
really
is
wanting
very
to get back to
interesting.
the main show, huh?
Yeah, I this is another one I was very surprised to see, like especially coming straight off of Global. Um, Not upset about it. I think like we didn't have like the most fond memories of John A on Global or on the World Championship, but I don't want to forget about like how much I was enjoying her on All Stars. So I think like we could get some redemption here, and I think it is interesting to have some of these like older players included as well.
Yeah, I mean, I'm okay with this for right now. You know what I mean? I haven't seen the rest of the cast. I'd rather see her in there than maybe some other people, but I just am watching her right now. I just have seen her for the last little bit. One thing that I liked about the Challenge USA originally was that it was people that I'd never seen in this format before, and I liked that. So it's
Yeah,
just a bit
I
of an eye roll, you know?
yeah, I feel you. I think you'll appreciate the decision to have John A here after we get to the next person. So
Lord have mercy.
I think it'll make more sense, I
Is
believe.
it is it it's not Zach because you said Zach isn't there anymore, right?
Oh,
Oh,
sorry,
Wes.
maybe not.
Okay.
No, it's sorry, I'm not talking about Wes. It might be the person after that, but
Okay, whatever.
we'll get
Yeah.
to them after.
I
Yeah.
assumed it wasn't Wes. Does she not love Wes? This is not the best picture of Wes. Maybe it looks like his body looks good. I don't know
Yeah,
if
and
everyone knows it's she. Sometimes I say she, sometimes I say they. I'm not sure.
I
Um,
think it's a
if I make a
he,
mistake, I'm
if I
sorry.
believe. Yeah, I think Gamer's a he, but yeah, Wes was another one I was surprised about just because we kind of just found out his wife is expecting, but obviously the CBS version is like a little bit shorter, so I presume he'll be like in and out within like a month or so. Um,
Dead.
but yeah, I mean Wes, like anytime you have one of these shows, like Wes is gonna get the call. I always like Wes, so I'll always take Wes on my screen. Like it's a little different. Like I don't feel the like boredom from Wes that I feel with like someone like Bananas right now.
Absolutely. And I was going to say the exact same thing. I'm like, I was just saying that, like, I just watched Johnny twice in a row. And I did the same with Wes, but I'm okay with seeing him again on this season.
He
Because he's
just
always
brings
doing
something
something,
different.
does things.
Yeah.
Like, I loved his relationship with Zara, like, and how much she loved him as a partner, even though he steered her wrong last episode, you know? So I'm down with Wes being here. It's fine. Yeet. And he needs to make some more money for the BB, right?
So here's Mother.
Kellyanne. That's
Yeah,
who you're
so
talking
she's Mothering. Yes.
about. Yeah. I
So
saw this
another
picture.
one.
Say again?
Yeah, it's like this is another one where I was very surprised, but then it like started to make sense. It's like we didn't get that conclusion of John A and Kellyanne. So like now we're getting it. We're not waiting until All Stars 5 or 6 or the Challenge 40. Like we're getting it right away. This will be airing like by the end of the summer, I presume. Um, so I'm like here for it. Like I'm sure they'll be friends. Like I'm sure it's not going to be anything like crazy, but
Or maybe not. Maybe Kellyanne just has not spoken to Janae since they filmed it and is just like, whatever, you're fake, like, we're not friends. And maybe they're coming in as not friends and they'll just be like the two enemies.
I'd be very surprised just because they are like two again like minor spoiler for the spoiler, but they are like two of the more veteran players here. Like they're two of the like all-star representation. Like there's not much besides like the few that we've gotten to already. So I think if they were coming in as like kind of enemies or not speaking, they would be setting themselves up for a sticky situation. So I hope that they've mended fences at least a little bit. But like I'm definitely like in world championships, like Kellyanne's the vet I'm rooting for the hardest. So I'm definitely going to be rooting for her again here from the vets.
Me too. She needs to take down Jonay. She needs her just desserts. So Joanne here is asking us if we think that this is leading to a discontinuation of the flagship show because Joanne doesn't understand why they have so many people on USA. MTV people. What do you think?
I think it's possible. I think they realize and they're probably right that like CBS generates more views. Just like the fact, like how it's marketed, like just the people that are watching, like Survivor and Big Brother. If you just throw the challenge on after, you're going to get more views than competing with Survivor and Big Brother, which they've been doing over the last few years. So I wouldn't be shocked if eventually they made a switch. I'd be pretty surprised if it was like immediate though. Like I don't think we're gonna be like not having MTV season 39. But I wouldn't be shocked if like 2, 3 years down the road they kind of migrated over to CBS. Are you in
I
the
don't
same
know if
kind
I
of
like that though, to be honest. I can see it as well. I think I like the separation of them because as much as they're bringing these legends over from MTV, I feel like the MTV version, it just has there's something different about it. It's a different show.
yeah.
So, I hope not, but I could see maybe after season 40.
Yeah, between like Paramount Plus and like CBS, I just think when there's smoke, there's fire. Um, and I don't know how great like the MTV ratings are, but I do believe that like CBS season one like did fairly well. Um, we'll see. I mean, yeah, I definitely don't think it's going to be immediate, but yeah, after 40, I think it is possible.
Ugh, I mean, do whatever you want. We're obviously still gonna watch, but I don't like it. I don't like it. But I like that Kellyanne's on this season. I don't mind seeing her back to back to back. Hilarious.
Mhm.
Okay, he's back, huh? Isn't this supposed
Yeah,
to be CBS? Like, where are the CBS people? Like, there's been like, I
just a
guess there
list
have
on
been.
Monty.
Sorry.
Yeah,
What?
Corey is interesting here. I think Corey's set up like decently well. I think also people are gonna want him to do well because like his storyline is gonna be like we're getting that call to Nelson like in the hospital. And like it's gonna be like I'm doing this for Nelson. Like Nelson's been on the show without me the last few years. Like they're gonna show like the like footage of Nelson in the hospital and stuff. It's like yeah, it might be like a little cheesy, but it is like a nice storyline. So I think this is a good time for Corey to come back. Um, obviously he's only missed what 2 seasons really, but 2 seasons in the challenge feels like forever because these seasons are
I'm like,
so
when was the
long.
last time he was on? Forever?
But you just know, like now, instead of the story being like solely like I'm doing it for my kids, it's like yeah, I'm doing it for my kids and Nelson, who like the fans have grown to love. So I think there's a built-in story, and I think Corey coming back makes a lot of sense here.
Yeah, I agree, Christina, but I don't know. They know what they're doing. I don't know what they're doing. It's really annoying. I want
What are your
them just
thoughts
to
on
keep it
Corey?
separate. Hmm?
Are you a Corey fan or you're
No.
neutral,
I'm
anti?
not. I'm not. I mean, I liked when he was still messy, when he was still like banging chicks and like being messy. But the new and improved Corey is just it's just boring and annoying. I think.
I feel you. I did like the last few episodes on Spy's Allies where he was kind of on the bottom again. It felt like a little bit of a throwback where he was kind of like going at some of the vets, but it was like a little too it was too little too late at that point.
Yeah, I
But
wanted was it that season where Wes wanted him to be the janitor in their alliance? Like, I wanted him to go along with that. I just think he's just not strategic and or smart in my opinion, and he never really makes good decisions. And I'm just get bored by him.
that's fair.
But I don't mind. I haven't seen him in a while, so okay. Tiffany's back as well. This they really didn't like cast the net very wide, huh?
Yeah. Uh, I'm not like super surprised just because obviously she's like one of the bigger like recent Big Brother names, but just
Hmm.
kind of like how last season ended. Like she obviously, I think she went out what episode 2 or 3. She was out very early, like got injured. I think like I don't know how much we can really expect from Tiffany on a show like The Challenge, but obviously very strategic. Like Chada's here, which is nice for her. Although like last year she had her whole alliance and
Well, she has
did
them
not do
basically
very
here
well.
again, right?
Yeah,
Well,
so
she has
it's
like
like
Kylan, she has Chada.
I think one something that might be a little bit better for her is I know she was kind of butting heads with some of the Love Island girls last season,
That's true.
but they're not there. But the problem is like if it's like last place goes into an elimination, like she's gonna end up in an elimination or two. And like as good as she is strategically, it might not matter. That's what I worry about for her. But I'll always take her on my screen because I love her and she's super entertaining.
No, absolutely. And the only reason why I'm just like not that excited when I saw her is just like with the list of people that have come before. I'm like, I just saw the this configuration of people already. You know what I mean? It doesn't seem fresh enough for me.
Yeah.
But I guess like CBS now has to have the same people coming back over and over again, and then just MTV has the same people coming back over and over again. So we'll just get the same show over and over and over again with different winners potentially.
Mhm. Your favorite. We got Monty and Fessel.
I'm not gonna lie, I'm more excited to see Fessel than Monty.
Yeah, I'm 100% with you on that. Like I think like between the two of us and Michelle, like I'm probably the highest on Fessel.
Yeah.
Um, which is not saying much because I'm not a Fessel fan, but I do think like based on how last season ended, there is some intrigue here where it's like he obviously did not end on the best of terms with Tori and Bananas. So is he willing to do something about it now that he has like some Big Brother people, or is he just going to play the same game and then go into that final elimination and either make the final or lose right at the end? Those are kind of the paths for him that I see. Like, obviously, very strong, but is he willing to be entertaining?
So there's a guy, Edwin, from one of like the challenge fan groups on Facebook that's obsessed with Fessy. And I did see that he had written like maybe this is the season that he's gonna win. I actually could see him winning this season.
Oh yeah, definitely. This is the type of season where any of these kind of people that haven't been able to win the proper show could just win it. Like I wouldn't be completely shocked if Josh won. This is Josh's like one opportunity to win. Like he's never going to win against like CT or Jordan um or Bananas, but if they can get like those people out and they don't have to worry about it and like obviously like CT is not going to be on this list. So he doesn't have to worry about some of those people. It's like if Josh like win this because you're not going to win anything else.
Yeah, they're gonna be so it's gonna be Josh and Fessy running this game.
We'll see. I wouldn't be shocked. I hope not. I mean,
It's what's gonna happen. I feel it. Oh, Amira. She's pretty. Didn't she date Monty after? Will that be messy?
I didn't know that they dated.
I could be wrong.
But if so, like yeah, it could be some mess there. She's like whatever. Like I know she was like kind of part of like the bullying of Taylor, like contributed, and maybe wasn't like the worst of the worst, but I am a little surprised that like early boots, not very memorable. And she's showing up here over like the hundreds of other people from Big Brother and Survivor and Amazing Race. I don't like dislike her or anything. Like,
Sorry, guys. Okay, sorry. Misinformation. Continue.
how do you feel about Amira? You
I
just
I
like
don't mind
she's
her.
gonna
I mean, I liked her in the game in the beginning. I think she was one of my winner picks for sure. Um, I didn't like that she wasn't able to see what was going on with Taylor properly, and it could be because she was in the house. And I always say it's hard to read the label from inside the bottle, so I'll give her a little bit of a pass here. So I'm happy to see her try something new, because she was a recruit on Big Brother, and so now she might have a little more strategy and an opportunity to learn this game. So I'm here for it. I'm fine.
Yeah, I'm like neutral on it. It's like it's a whatever one for me. I'm not super excited, but I'm not against her showing up here.
Yeah, me neither. I want to see how she does. But like, it's just I feel like everybody's Big Brother.
Yeah, it's very Big Brother heavy. I don't know any Amazing Race people, but you can tell me about this guy maybe.
Dusty. So yeah, he was on the same season as Kayla. So him and Kayla have a podcast together, talking about the Amazing Race. He was definitely a comp beast. Him and his partner, what's his name? Ryan, were really strong in the game, and he's a super fan of the challenge. So I'm not surprised that he's on here.
Nice. Cool.
So yeah, he's that's a good pick. If he's not by himself, because if he's by himself, they'll just throw him in over and over and over again.
There's a couple other racers. I don't know if they're from the same season, but there's a couple others.
Fitzgerald, okay.
This I love. This like see here's another person like similar to like a Fessel and Josh. Like she could easily win this, like just based on the fact that like she is not going to have this like massive vet alliance that's like against her, and like she's going to have connections with Survivor and Big Brother. I think like
And
the
she'll know the main
strategy like
game, and she knows the mistakes that she made on the main game in her last season. And I think that she could fix them.
oh yeah, and I think like the fact that a lot of the people on the show are coming from like similar games that she's coming from, it's going to be like really good for her here, and she's going to have a ton of options where in like her previous two stints on the challenge, like she didn't really have many options. She was playing from the bottom essentially both seasons. So I love Michelle. Like she's one of my favorite Survivor winners. And I think this is like a nice fair shot for her.
Do you think that she'll be hooking up with Fessel?
I don't think so. No, I hope not.
Does Michelle count as MTV or CBS? I say CBS.
I wonder if it's going to be split, like if it's going to be a partnered thing. I hope not, but yeah, I would say she counts more as CBS.
And Fessel also CBS, in my opinion.
Yeah.
But I can see them leaning towards him being MTV because he's been on quite a few seasons now. Okay, but I'm happy to see Michelle here. I wasn't impressed with her last season on 38, but I want to see her shine here. So get it, girl.
Mhm.
It was a rumor that he was here.
Yeah, this is wild. I am
So
like,
really, so wait, hold on.
I'm,
So really, because Tori won, they let them back onto the show.
I guess. The fact that they're bringing him back though for CBS is just crazy because it's like more family friendly, and you know he's gonna stir up like a ton of shit. They probably won't air a lot of it, but I am like not a fan, or I was never a fan of Paulie, and then he left the show, and I immediately like missed him because of
Stop
all the
it.
drama that he brought. Um, like we don't have anyone on the challenge right now that is like that unhinged. Like we had Turbo for 2 episodes this season, but Polly is just like completely crazy, and
He's
he
unhinged.
will go at all these people that think that they're in charge or want to be in charge.
Oh boy, this is
Um,
gonna be messy.
yeah, I worry that he'll suffer like a similar fate as Turbo,
Yeah.
where the whole house just tries to get him out because he's just like ruining the vibe. But there's a lot of entertainment possibility here.
I'll give it a chance. I'll give it a chance. I haven't seen him in like 5 years. He's talking a lot of smack about people and how the challenge sucks without him. So let's see if the challenge is better with him on it.
Yeah.
Yes, I remember the Theo kiss. All right, who is next? Amanda. That's fun. So there's going to be beef between her and Michelle Fitzgerald.
Her and Tori.
Her and oh my gosh, this is going to be messy, but I'm happy to have her.
She's the person I'm most excited about. She's like one of my all-time faves. So yeah, definitely happy that she's here. And again, like she's not going to be going against a whole alliance. Um so yeah, I mean Amanda, like she's moved up to like definitely like top 10 all time for me in terms of just like entertainment value. And like people that I stan. So really excited for her. And honestly, like I think her and Polly are the two that could really like stir up some trouble here.
Oh my gosh. Like what would happen if they're paired up together and then they win like the daily?
Yeah, like if it's like a rivals kind of theme.
Oh no, I was thinking that it's just going to be the algorithm again.
Oh, oh yeah, I guess they could do bring that back.
She has a beef with Polly? Not surprised, but I don't remember.
Yeah, I don't remember either. But she's got beef with a lot of people. Like Amanda's a firecracker. Like she's not afraid to get into it with
Pop off.
people. Like she could get into it with Fessy. Like they did not end on great terms either. So uh I just hope that by now Amanda and Michelle have mended fences a little bit. Um because I do not want them going at it. I just like I need them both to be safe and not be targeting each other immediately.
I don't know if that's going to happen, but I'm excited to watch it all go up in flames like this photo.
Hmm.
Gamer likes Amanda, I believe.
Yeah, loves her.
Cinco's also here. Okay, so does that mean that Cinco actually is going to team up with like Monty? Someone was saying that in the chat, and I was like, no.
I could see it. Like Cinco's like a alpha bro. Like
Yeah.
I could also see Cinco working with like Corey, like
Yeah.
maybe like as a Nelson replacement.
Yep.
Um, could definitely see that. And then like yeah, like another like kind of bro thing. Definitely like hookup potential as well. We know he had a thing with Tiffany last season, so
I wonder if that will be rekindled.
yeah.
Let's see if he's interesting without cash. That's a good point. Let's see.
To me, like to me, Cinco is another one. He's like kind of like a whatever. Like I'm not super excited. He's obviously strong physically, but he didn't do much for me last season.
Mm-hmm.
But
Agreed.
were you I don't know, were you a Cinco fan on Love Island or
I was
Challenge?
a Cinco and Cash fan, especially after the season. I hated him and Trina. All that mess pissed me off. But I liked him and Cash together. I was very happy when they got together after the season. But seemingly, I don't like how they broke up after. But he's really good looking.
Yeah. Yeah, good looking dude, like strong. I feel like he'll probably have a similar run as last season.
Him and
Tori.
Tori. I don't know if he's gonna be vibing with that. So, like, I know we don't. Not everybody cares about zodiac signs, but he's a Sagittarius, and so I don't think he's gonna vibe with Tori's emotional shit. He's fire. She's water. I hope not. Okay, that's what I'm saying. El Boogie. Hope not. God, there's a lot of friggin' people on this season.
Yeah, it's a big cast, and it's not even done yet.
Like, how many more to go? Kayla, yay! I like Kayla. I thought that she had a good introduction into the challenge. Like, I liked seeing her the first season. She's lovely.
Yeah,
So I'm happy to have her back. And she'll
yeah,
work
she's
well with
fun,
obviously
and
Dusty, and she has a good handle on how to play the game.
yeah, and I think it's like a different skill set too. Like we don't need like all these like super physical players. Like she brought something else to the table and like good strategist. So I do like having her back. Honestly, I liked all three of the Amazing Race people last season. So the fact that we're getting Kayla back is nice here.
She's from The Amazing Race, Sophie. Dan's like, as a Sagittarius, he is not going to hook up with Tori. The only reason why they might is because you both Sagittarius and Pisces share their sign, ruling sign as Jupiter. So sometimes they have passion, but that fades. Oh my gosh, it's so long this list. Okay, next. Oh, Joseph's doing it. Okay. I met him at the Bryson Wendell's party. We made him eat some ketchup Lay's chips. He's taller than I expected. He's not super tall, but he was taller than I expected.
And
I'm happy to
it'll
see
be
him.
interesting to see him and Monty together will be interesting.
Oh
Um,
yeah.
yeah, so I don't know. Like obviously they're coming from the same season and same show, and there are a few people from the cast there, but I don't know how eager they're going to be to work together. Um,
Well, it's
so
like
there could be.
they both had a thing with the same woman, Miss Taylor.
Yeah, so it's like, are you going to work with someone who you know? Like, is it better to work with the devil you know, or get them out? So that'll be like an interesting subplot that I'm sure we'll get.
I'm interested in the subplot. So Nelson, Eric doesn't like the people that Joseph is on with. Yeah, I mean, Joseph is so like nice that I don't know if he'll let any animosities ruin his game. I think that he will be kind of a pacifist.
How was Joseph with like mental comps on Big Brother?
Joseph with mental comps. I don't remember, to be honest, but I would assume that he's smart considering he's a lawyer.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, I mean, obviously, like physically fit. Like if he's good with these like puzzles and things, which you're right, he probably is. I think he could be like a threat to like win any elimination. But yeah, very like nice guy, and like sometimes nice guys finish last on on the challenge.
So Joanne, just the easiest matches, the best matches are going to be other air signs. So either another Libra, Aquarius, or Gemini, or fire signs. So Sagittarius, Leo, and Aries are the best fits for Libra, and that's just your sun sign. There's a lot of other things that go into compatibility, but that's just the basics there. I was like looking, I'm like, who is this? I guess Gamer likes this person. I'm not excited though.
Yeah,
I'm not gonna lie.
honestly, it is like, who is this? Like, I feel like I don't know this girl at all, and I watched her on a whole season last season.
And she
Um,
literally didn't she just break up with Kyle?
yeah, I think they broke up like maybe like 2, 3 months ago, like fairly recent, and like she's here for one reason. Like she is gonna hook up with someone. She's not
Who?
gonna go far. Who? I don't want
Fessy.
to. Oh, yeah, Fessie's. like potentially like a Cinco.
Fessie's brothel
Yeah, so it's like this, she
or a
just like
harem.
screams like early hookup and then going home. There's no way she's gonna go far. It's gonna be like an easy early boot, and I don't know. She's so boring. Like she's gonna be so forgettable.
Yeah, I agree. Well, where was the? Oh, I was trying to click on the another KZ. Disappear. Oh, there it is. Yeah, this is boring. Not excited, but if she makes some waves with like a hookup, I'm interested, but not that much.
Yeah.
Michaela! Yes! Get it.
Yeah, this is incredible. This was another one I was extremely excited about. I know like she was almost on last season, like Ride or Dies. And I think she dropped out like very close to filming.
Wasn't
Um,
somebody pissed? Oh, is Corey L was pissed that she didn't stay on the cast.
yeah, so I think she was alleged she was supposed to be on with Corey Lay, and then very last minute she had like dropped out because she started a new job. So I'm glad she was able to make this work, and I guess the shorter schedule helped. But
Hmm.
yeah, definitely justice for Michaela. Michaela is someone that could be gunning for Tori because Tori was one of the people that kind of spearheaded Michaela going home first. Um, so I mean, if yeah, Michaela's awesome. She's tough. Like she did not we did not get to see her enough on her one season. Obviously, she was the first one out, but like she's built for the challenge. Just like give her a fair shot here, and um, super excited. Love Michaela. Like love the attitude she has.
And hopefully, with Michelle going in and learning a little bit, she could bring Michaela in, being like, okay, this is what I've learned. Like, let's game this. We need to attack fast and early, and let's go. So I'm here for Michaela. I'm super excited to see how well she does. Yes, let the revenge begin. I'm so pumped. That's a good get.
Yeah.
Yes. Super awesome. All right. Who is next? Yes, Michaela does have more personality than Justine. Absolutely. Um, I wouldn't mind having Justine on this season because maybe she'll thrive a little bit more without being attached to Bananas in a situation where she doesn't agree with him. Oh, Louise. Okay, he was just on the most recent season of The Amazing Race, and he's a really fun personality. He's good at a lot of things. Yeah, I like seeing him here. He also listened to all of my recaps, so he was in the chats or the comments at least.
Oh, sweet. So he's a fan.
I don't know if he's a fan of me specifically, but he's a fan of maybe people covering the season. So he'll probably cover and follow us on this season,
Sweet.
which is
Oh,
awesome.
looking. We'll be cheering you on then.
Absolutely. Yeah, I am cheering him on though. He honestly, like him and his wife Michelle were a light on the season. Like they were just in the beginning, I was like, who are these people? And then like they started performing really, really well, and they were just like such a positive, fun couple. So I really like them.
Nice.
That's good. That's good. Chanel. Whoa. Okay, I'm happy about this.
Yeah, she seems a lot of buzz today on Twitter about Chanel. Like a lot of like survivors been tweeting up like a storm in support of her. So
I know
um
LaFlower. I've been trying to fix it, and I don't know how to today. I don't know why it's doing it. I was just live with Drew earlier, and it wasn't, so I'm not sure what's up. But I've done everything I could. Sorry. Go on, Matthew.
yeah, I like Chanel. She was it season 42? of Survivor? She was the merge boot of 42
Merge
or
boot, yes.
41.
42.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, I like her. I'm like super happy to see her there. And like, yeah, again, seems to be getting a lot of support. So people seem to think she'll do really well. And a lot of people have also been tweeting saying she is a fan and she is not going to just follow along with the vets like ideas. So
Good.
she's free thinking. So that's what we
Absolutely. I
like.
think that she kind of, I forget exactly what happened with her on Survivor, but I think she made a wrong decision, in my opinion, that made her. Oh, it was when she had before the merge, when she lied about her vote or something like that, and then she had Mike not trust her anymore, and that kind of interfered with her at the merge. So hopefully she can have some redemption here. I'm happy to see her.
Mhm.
Faux show. Okay. Hmm. What? Okay. This is surprising.
Very surprising. Um, Sharon Tharp had tweeted after the cast was announced, and I guess she had knew the cast as well earlier. And she tweeted that this was the one person that she was shocked to see on the cast. And I completely agree. I mean, right off the heels of Angela, obviously doing very well on the first season. Obviously, they've broken up since, but the fact that he's popping up here, um, a little weird slash surprising. Um, he's obviously connected to Fessy from their previous season, so there's that
Mm-hmm.
relationship. I'm sure he's friends with Josh as well. Um, so I think he could do well. And obviously, he's like in shape. He's like going to be great with
And he
endurance.
was good at competition, so he's probably going to be decently good.
Yeah, I definitely think he could do well here, but I'm very surprised to see him. I also think with Polly on the cast, like obviously Tyler played with Cody and they went pretty far together. They were in an alliance, so I wonder if Polly could potentially get in with Tyler or if nobody's going to want to work with Polly. But Tyler does have some connections here.
Yeah, I don't know if he'd work with Paulie for the fact that I don't think he likes confrontation, but maybe he'll hide behind him. I'm still shocked. I did not think I'd ever see him in a competitive reality series again. Remember, he was trying to quit
It's a
Big
big get
Brother
though.
22?
Yeah. I wonder if like he just saw Angela on here last season
Well,
and
remember she called him on his for his birthday.
yeah, so it's like, you know what? Angela did it. I'm gonna go do it now, and maybe he wants to one up her and win it.
I don't know if he's going to win this season, but go die trying. I'm interested. What? Okay. I'm like looking, I'm like, I didn't know who he was. And then I was like, okay, Chris, like that, this is shocking.
Yes. It's like really like you're like I know he wasn't that long ago, but with the amount of like people there have been since, plus like other winners, like you're really going to like Chris Underwood. Like I'm sure he'll be good, but very random.
I mean, I didn't like his season for how it ended. Sorry. Um, and I don't feel like I know him for the fact that he wasn't on 90% of the season. So it's just a shock.
Yeah, I wonder if it's like who are they calling before Chris Underwood? And like they're saying
The list
no,
is long, I'm
and then they go to
sure.
Chris. Like yeah, like you like they're calling like Malcolm, and Malcolm says, "Nah, I don't want to do this." And then it's like Tyson. Are they calling Ozzy before him? Like
Ozzy's
why?
like so ingrained in the like he's going to all the West and Bryson when presents like he's in it. So I'm surprised they didn't choose him.
Yeah,
Or he
I'm shocked that Ozzy hasn't been on either of these two seasons, considering like he is like the Survivor Challenge beast, and like he's not. It's not like he's like that much older than most of the cast members. Like he's got to be what, like late 30s.
I don't
He's
know if
probably
he's late.
like
Yeah, maybe
maybe.
mid late 30s. Hold on, let's look. It's- I'm so shocked. Man, these last few are doozies. Oh, he's only 30.
Oh no, sorry, I was talking about Ozzy. Chris
Oh,
Underwood.
Ozzy's in his late 30s. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Like, I mean, I'm sure Chris will do well here. Like he's like obviously physically strong and like a smart guy. Don't really know who he'd be connected with, but
Maybe you'll just gravitate towards Michaela and Michelle. Michelle, they were around the same, like the same. They were all around the same season, so they probably have done press stuff together.
yeah, and I guess both winners do. So there's that.
I wouldn't be surprised if Ozzy's not around because of his, like, he does a little bit more risque OnlyFans stuff. So I maybe. All right. Oh my God, we're getting to the last few. Cassidy, okay, Cassidy.
I love
Some
this.
redemption
I'm
for
not
her.
surprised, but
Yeah, I'm happy to see her come on to this season. You know, she was pretty good at these challenges. She got to the end of her season. A lot of people thought she should have won, so I'm happy to see her here.
yeah. And I think she could do well here too. Like, obviously, she was great with challenges on Survivor, and it's like a new animal here. But I think she could do pretty well.
I want to see her link up with Michaela and Michelle, and let's get some Survivor women thriving here.
Hmm.
Is this the actual last one?
No, there's a few more.
Oh, okay.
Actually.
Lulu. Okay, so half of the twins. I'm okay with this. I don't feel a type of way either way, or good or bad. I'm okay.
Yeah, I don't know her.
Oh, you don't know anything
Is
about the
she a
Busy Grace.
free?
She has an
Is she a
identical
free
twin
thinker?
sister. Hmm?
Is she a free thinker? Or she's going to be a follower.
I'm probably more follower. Because it was always her and her twin sister, and then like they would get mad if they worked with somebody, and then the next time and they'd help somebody, and then the next time the other person didn't necessarily help them. So they might be too nice, maybe. So I would say more follower than spearheading, taking down the vets.
Okay, well, let's hope she follows the right people then.
Well, yeah, she's gonna probably stick with Luis. I think they're both in Florida.
Wait, they
Um,
were on the same season as
no,
Kayla?
Kayla, yeah, they're on the same season as Kayla, yes.
Okay.
So she'll hook up with Kayla. Kayla has a good head on her shoulders. That means that they'll be friends with Dusty. Wait, are they? Hold on. Yes, yes. Had to remember. Is her twin on though? I don't see them doing anything separate. Yes, get it, Desi. Good. I'm annoyed that she wasn't on this recent season of Global. So
Yeah. Yeah,
I'm
I'm really
happy to
glad
see
he's
her.
back here. Like she needs redemption after how her season ended.
Yeah.
And she's like someone that could very easily win, I think. She's like super likable, very strong, um, and like strategic. Like she's no slouch in any category. So
Hmm.
could definitely see her getting back to the final. And I think she's someone capable of winning for sure.
Yeah, capable of winning. They really did her dirty with that final DQ that was not her fault at all. I definitely would love to see redemption here, and I think that she might be in a good position to do so. She'll have the experience, and she's good.
Yeah. And there are a few survivor women on the cast. And then
Mhm.
also there's a good chunk of returning people from season one. So Desi will have some connections there. Yeah, no Enzo, which is great for Desi. Um, And so from what I understand, so Desi's the last person on the list. Um, from what I understand, there are a few people that are going to be announced tomorrow. I believe it's either 2 or 4 people. So right now there's 30 on the cast. So ultimately there's going to be 2 or 4 more. What I did notice, like, there's only one male from Survivor, which would be Chris
Right? Weird.
Underwood. Yeah, and there's a lot of Big Brother people. And last season, it was pretty 50-50 between Survivor and Big Brother. So I'm wondering if some of the people announced tomorrow are going to be more Survivor males, or if there's like another MTV proper person.
Right.
So I don't know. Is there anyone that you're surprised to not see on the list?
Um. Well, Lala, Lulu's twin sister, if she's gonna be on it, like, I just don't imagine them doing anything separate. Um, as I can't think of anybody right now. My brain's like dead. Who are you thinking are missing?
I'm I'm thinking the natural like fit here that we're missing is Jay. Um, just because like obviously he's Survivor and the challenge, and then there's like Michaela, like we want to see Jay and Michaela
That's
again.
true.
Um, so I think like if they want another Survivor male plus like more MTV talent, like Jay is a natural fit. And like Jay's been providing on the seasons he's been on, so I wouldn't be shocked to see him announced tomorrow. Um,
Not that I want this person, but Jonathan might have been somebody that I've been hearing people want to see him go up against Fessy. And so he was on a recent season of Survivor. Was on Endurance back in the day. So, like, he likes these competitive game shows. So, I am surprised if I think about it now that he's on this list.
yeah, that's one like it's been like in the rumor mill, so I wouldn't be completely shocked if he was announced tomorrow as well. I doubt it's going to be any like massive name. Yeah, maybe Xander could pop up. I was honestly hoping, like, I was praying that we were gonna get like a Parvati or an Andrea, but that might have been wishful thinking. Like a Sydney from Survivor, Sydney Gillen, is that her last name? From Co Wrong.
Yes. Okay.
That would have been epic. But like again, like we haven't really heard from her in like 5-6 years now, so probably not very likely. Um, but I think overall it's a good cast. I think it's
I'm fine with
promising.
the cast. It's not as many overpowering MTV players, so I'm okay with it. It is Big Brother heavy, but at least it's not Big Brother and MTV heavy. Super
Yeah,
heavy.
my only worry is that like the MTV people and the Big Brother people just decide to go after the survivors. Because like we
No.
know like now like Bananas and Tori are having a bad experience with survivors on World Games. So if they're just like, yeah, these survivor people are snaky, like let's just jump on board with this massive Big Brother alliance and go after the like 6 survivors, then it's like, all right, are we gonna lose like Michaela and Michelle early again? Because that would just be a nightmare.
I think that Fessy and uh Josh are going to go after Bananas. They're gonna have the
I
numbers to
don't know.
do so.
The problem is like Josh. I don't see Josh doing it. Like
Like
Fessy, I think
burning
would
his
do it,
future
but
relationships.
yeah, and I think Josh was just like hanging out with Tori and Bananas, like doing some like workout thing last week. So it's like, oh, like
Oh.
it's gonna be tough.
Oh, right. He was
Seven
on that
MTV.
vacation picture. Never mind.
Who's your
7
guy? Like just
MTV,
like for
12 Big Brother, 4 Amazing Race, and 6 Survivors.
does that 7 MTV include the Big Brother and Survivors from MTV or no?
I don't think so.
It's not.
Well, let's think about
So
it. Who
I
was
mean, just
there?
like
Bananas, Tori,
Wes.
Wes. Oh yeah, I forgot. No, this is gonna be a good cast. I'm fine. This is good. It's fine. Wes is there. He'll save the show.
So who's your like first glance, just gut winner pick for male and female? If
Didn't
you had to just
nobody who they say like,
make
oh
a sad pick.
yeah, I think I could see Fessy winning this season. To be honest, I think it's set up for him. Female. I mean, I think because I want it so bad, but I just want Desi to get the W. She just keeps on popping in my head.
Yeah, I could really see Desi. I think like if they go after survivors, it's gonna be like I feel like Michelle and Michaela would get targeted over Desi.
Hmm.
And I could see Desi just like fitting in with anyone. I'm gonna say I'm not gonna say Fessy. I think Fessy could win, but I'm gonna go. I'm gonna say I think Corey's gonna take it.
Okay.
I think the storyline is just gonna be there. Like everyone's gonna want him to win. Like no one's gonna want to like nobody's gonna care to take him out. And I don't know. I just have a good feeling about Corey and I like Desi too.
So you say Corey and Desi, and I'm saying Fessy and Desi. All right. What do you guys think in the chat here? Who are your winner picks? Do you have anything else to say about this cast before we pop off?
No, I think we'll definitely do a draft soon, so we'll have our kind of official winner picks then. Yeah, no manifesting Fessy winning.
I'm not, but
Hey,
I
you can
do
change your pick.
feel like it's a possibility. He's set up kind of well. And people, there's not that many
I,
people that are willing to go down against him, and he will beat a lot of people in the sand. So,
the one thing I will say though is just like looking at the eliminations from last year's like challenge CBS, a lot of it was like very random. Where like Fessy, if he went in, like could lose. Like obviously there was like the hall brawls and pole wrestles where Fessy's gonna beat anyone. But like
and
some of
that
the other
spear
ones, like
thing.
the did they do that on USA?
Oh no, they did that on 38.
Yeah, I feel like the USA ones were a little more like watered down eliminations where there was like trivia and there was like the backwards spelling thing where they were like moving tires, like kind of random things like that. There was like a glow in the dark thing. Um,
There was the
so
thing
I don't know if like
that he'd win where they had to pull the rope and pull them up, the partner up, and solve the puzzle.
did they do that on US?
Yeah.
I
Oh
they
no,
did? No,
no,
that was on the
no.
30. They all blend together. I think that was on
I
38.
was like, I'm just thinking of
30.
like, oh, Big Brother people, and like, no, that was 38. Never mind.
Yeah, that was Tommy and Annalise. Like
Yeah.
they did that one where they lost. Yeah.
I think somebody said in the chat the premiere date was May 31st. Do you know?
Hmm. I doubt they would have announced a premiere date yet, just because they haven't even filmed yet. I don't even know how long the filming will be. May 31st sounds more like when All Stars would start.
Oh, have they already filmed that? I don't even. I'm so confused. There's just too much going on. I'm just avoiding everything.
Yeah, I feel like All Stars will start like right after Worlds. So that would make sense for like end of May, but I feel like this will like the USA 2 will probably be airing alongside Big Brother, which would be in the summer. So
Right,
that's what they
right,
did
right.
last year.
So
It
yeah,
aired right
A
after.
June type thing or July type thing.
Yeah. Yeah, like early July. And that would make sense, or mid July, and it would go like All Stars for 10 weeks. Um,
I don't know if
Joseph
Michaela is going
and
to be able to win it,
Fessy.
but I hope I would support it.
Yeah, I would love a Michaela win. Joseph's fine. Yeah,
Yeah, you're
May
right.
31st, I would guess, is All Stars.
August, I think August is too far. I'm gonna split the difference and say July.
Yeah.
Premiering with Big Brother US, yeah, 25. That would make sense because that's what they did last time, right?
Yeah. and they don't like to have breaks in between these things. So yeah, if All Stars 4 is May 31st, then add 10 weeks to that, and that's when I would guess this other, or 8 weeks, however long it is, would be when USA starts around. So maybe end of July in that case, but sometime in the summer.
Sweet, sweet, sweet. Well, let's, you have any final thoughts before we close it up?
Well, there's a siren outside my building, and my dog is like howling. So
I don't hear the dog. Don't worry.
you
It
don't
can't.
hear him
It
howl.
can't be any worse than my echo. Sorry, everybody,
He's
about
going
the echo.
crazy.
Hopefully, I was trying to not speak over it, so it wouldn't be too annoying. Tried. Well, thanks, Matthew, for jumping on and talking about this cast.
My pleasure. I can't wait to talk about it more as we kind of digest everything.
Yes, digest. I'm gonna do some card pulls to see how I think that they're gonna do tarot card wise. But thanks everybody in the chat for jumping in on this impromptu little cast reveal and my first impressions. Thanks.
That's
Yes, it was a wonder stream. It was fun. Yes, I was happy. I was like, oh my God, I'm so tired of like, no, but let me just do it. Go on. Because I had to do the cast anyways, and I want to be able to just look freely. So I'm happy that I did it too. Yes, good night, everyone. Please subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already. Like this video. And let me know, let both of us know, who do you have as your winner pick? So male and female winner pick. So who you think is going to win, and then who you want to win, if those names are different. Thanks
Oh, and I
again,
will say who
everybody.
I want to win. My who I want to win is Amanda and
Yeah.
Amanda, and I don't care which man wins. I just want Amanda to win.
I would
Men
love
or whatever.
Amanda winning,
Yeah,
especially a
that
season
would
that
be
Tori's
awesome.
on, Get it,
Oh, it would
Amanda.
be so good.
That would be a really great winner. All right, everybody. See you soon.